In this video, I'm going to show you a specific way that I adjust a counter-rotated T1 and T2. My name is Dr. Story. I've been a chiropractor for over 24 years. I'm going to give you some realistic advice based on my experience. And this is mainly to other chiropractors for this video, but if you want to watch, go for it. So a typical thing that we see is where T1 and T2 are counter-rotated. And what this means is that when you look at someone's spine, right at the base of their neck, where their shoulders are, not in the neck proper, but kind of where their collar is, one bone will be rotated one way and the other bone will be rotated the other. So this would be an example of T1 and T2 counter-rotated. Now typically what I do is I will adjust the patient in a seated position using the Gonstead method. And the reason why is because I'm just the most familiar with it, and quite frankly, it's the easiest to do for the doctor. So you don't have to bend over, you don't have to round your spine. You yourself, as a chiropractor, have to be cognizant of your body position because you do not want to injure yourself when adjusting patients. So when a person is in a seated posture and you're doing a Gonstead adjustment, it's just easier for the doctor. The disadvantage is for a lot of patients, they do have to laterally bend quite a bit. And because they're laterally bending to the side when you do the adjustment, for some patients it can be uncomfortable. So in this video, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how I'm adjusting someone in a very, very comfortable way. The other situation with doing a Gonstead adjustment on T1, T2 is that sometimes on certain days you're just not as quick. One of the things that happens is chiropractic adjustments are very much like an athletic event, just like hitting a baseball or a golf swing. It takes a lot of practice to get good. There's a big difference between someone who does it in their first year of practice versus someone who does it 20 years later. And some days, quite frankly, you just don't have the speed. So when you do an adjustment seated, it has to be very quick. You have to be quick to sneak that adjustment into the patient and to do it in a comfortable way. Well, in this video, I'm showing you how to do it where they're prone, and it is so comfortable. I figured out a way to do it. It is so easy for the doctor and so comfortable for the patient that it's a win-win situation. The only caveat, and you cannot see this in the video, is make sure your posture is really good when you're doing the adjustment, because you don't want to be leaning over the patient and hurting your back. Some of this. And that is how I do it. If you'd like to see more technique videos, just go to the playlist area and you can see there's a little section with examples of me treating multitude of different varieties of patients with all different types of problems. So I hope you enjoy this video and you can learn from it.